This lecture is sponsored by Mahaviro. Today we are changing gears. We are not talking about medical science. Basically, we are talking about engineering discipline. Reliable evidence requires reliable infrastructure. If you build a house on sand, for example, it collapses. Similarly, if you build a data project without any infrastructure, your evidence collapses. Today, we will learn how to translate clinical discipline into code, basically. I want you I want you to stop thinking of your capstone project as just a folder of scripts. I want you to think of it as a building a medical devices. For example, every medical device needs three things. The housing. This is our in our project. This is a repository scaffold. It holds everything together. The second thing we need is the safety circuit. This is the in data science, it's called CICD. It stands for continuous integration and continuous deployment, basically. It prevents the device from overheating or hurting someone. And the third important thing we need is the manufacturing budget. This is cloud cost estimation in data science. It ensures we can actually afford to build it or not. That's the three things we have to consider. Let's start with the organization. Look at the image on the left. If a peer downloads your project and sees a mess like this, your study is not reproducible. Think of it like a hospital crash cart. Adrenaline is always in the top drawer. Why? So anyone can find it in an emergency. Okay. In data science, we use a scaffold to create a sterile field. It ensures that any researchers can verify your work without asking you where the data is hidden. We see its demo later on. Let's discuss. You can see this is the structure. This is the standard blueprint we will use. It acts like the specimen fridge and the surgical tray. This one is the data folder. This is we can say it's a fridge. The data goes here. It's read only. We never touch the original biopsy. Okay. We never touch in same way, we never touch the original CSV file. The second folder is source folder. Basically, these are you can say surgical instruments. Data science, we can say it's your Python scripts, like Python code files. And the next folder is notebooks. These are your lab notes. It's basically where you can experiment with code, visualize, or data pre-processing, show charts. Okay, it's experimental notebooks basically. And the next one is the most important, the inventory list. We can discuss in the next slide. These are the environment.yml files. This is your pre-surgical checklist. A surgeon doesn't start operating without checking the tray. Similarly, your code shouldn't run without the correct libraries. These files guarantees that if it works on my laptop or it will work on yours only. Here we store the dependencies, basically which libraries we are used in our project. So the other person can easily install these libraries with the same environment. Okay. The next one is, now let's talk about the safety. In medicine, when a doctor prescribes a drug, the computer instantly warns them about allergies. Okay. Well, we rely on systems, not memory. And the CICD, basically continuous integration or continuous deployment, is that system for data. Okay, it's a robot that runs safety checks every time you save your work. If the check fails, the robot blocks the update. It prevents contamination of the main code base. Basically tells it is it past that whenever we change in our data or add in the data set or change Python files, it automatically run these files in which we write the tests. Okay, the robot checks whatever we change in our file code, and it will run the test and tell if it passed If it is passed, then it is added, code is added in our project. If it is failed, then it says to correct it. Okay, like we can see how the robots think. Okay, how the robots think. This is a flow chart. Okay, how does this robot actually think? It follows a simple life cycle. First one is the trigger. You push the code to GitHub. Okay, GitHub is basically where we save our project. Okay, in the cloud. This is like signing the medical order. The next is the runner. GitHub wakes up a fresh, neutral computer basically. Next, the test. Okay, the test is about like it runs your code, it asks did it crash or not. Okay, the next one is the feedback. It gives you a green check, as we tell you earlier. Green check means safe, or red cross, it's basically medical error. It's need to be prevented. Okay. We control the robot using a simple text file called YAML file. Okay. It's totally basically means environment.yml. We talked earlier. Look at the code on the screen. On push tells the robot when to wake up, and it runs on Ubuntu latest, tells it where to work, and run Python test. It basically says run Python test data.py is the specific test we want it to perform. Okay, that we can check it on live demo. Here, okay, you can see it's the repository that I have built. Okay, I have named this project Vital Science Validator. This is where all our work will live. First, we need to organize our files. It's folder. I have created the data folder. This one. This is like our patient's chart room, and paste the patient's dot dummy patients.csv file. Here we paste the patient's data, patient ID with heart rate. This heart rate is recorded as 103. Patient ID has heart rate is 450. This is physiologically impossible. We call this like garbage in and garbage out. If we analyze this, our study will fail. Today we built a robot to catch it for us. Okay. The other folder is the source folder. Here is the Python. I have created the Python script called validate data.py. Don't need to be a professional coder to understand this logic. Look at this line here. Here we say if heart rate is greater than 200, then it should patient heart rate is its impossible value and the system will fail. Now that we have the rules, we need to turn on the machine that runs them. Okay, you can see this .github slash workflows. This file acts folder, and here is the file safety check .yml. This acts like a robot. This is the most critical step. I am creating a workflow file. This is the instruction manual for the GitHub robot. We are telling the system two things. First, the trigger, this one. Trigger on push. This line says on push. It means every time I save new data to the data folder, the robot must wake up and run safety check automatically. And here we tell it to run our clinical validator. This one. It will run the validate data.py file. Here we have saved this, and you can check. Click on the actions tab here, and you can see this is our monitoring station. You can see the clinical data safety net is running. It is checking our patient data. Look at this one. Red cross. It says investigate why it failed. I will open the logs. The system failed the updates. Okay. Here is the alert, critical alert. Patient 103. It says patient critical error. Patient 103 has heart rate 450. That is impossible value. Now I have to fix that error. The robot runs again automatically. Okay. We have what we will do. Dummy patients.csv file, and edit this file. Instead of 450, let we type it 90. Heart rate is 90. And we will commit the changes. And now you can go again at Actions tab. This yellow circle shows that it's pending. It's in queued. It will take some time. Okay, it shows green tick. Now that I have fixed the error, the robot, this is the data is clean and we are safe to proceed. Okay, that's how our continuous CICD safety rules work. Moving to the final component, money. The cloud is not a magic free hard drive, it is utility like electricity. When you work on your laptop, you own the machine, and but when you work on the cloud, you are renting. If you rent an operating theater and leave the lights on all weekend, you will be fired. If you leave an AWS server running when you are not using it, it will drain your grant money instantly. The three cost centers. There are three things that cost money. Compute. This is the engine, like CPU. It is the most expensive part. Um, Turn it off when you sleep. Okay. The second one is storage. This is the locker. It's cheap, but don't store 10 copies of the same massive dataset. The third one is the transfer. This is shipping. Moving data out of the cloud costs money. You need to choose the right vehicle for your data. The Ferrari, a GPU instance, it costs around $4 an hour. That is $96 a day. Okay, and the sedan, the standard CPU, it costs 4 cents an hour. Most of our capstone projects fit in the sedan, so don't rent a Ferrari to drive to the grocery store. For your capstone, just as you write a clinical protocol for patient care, you must write an emerging protocol for data care. Your protocol must answer three questions. Reproducibility, can someone else run this? Second one is QA plan. How will you prevent errors automatically? And the third one is feasibility. Can we afford it? To estimate the cost, we can use the AWS pricing calculator. We can estimate. We can add service. You can choose region, location type. Okay. For example, Amazon EC2. You can select the specifications. Like, do we use constant user usage, daily spike traffic or weekly spike traffic? For example, you see 5D, for example, for virtual GPUs, memory in 6 GB. You can select, for example, we select C5D9X large. You can check your details. Like it monthly cost is 608 US dollars. In this way, before it acts like a feasibility report. And 1.728 per hour. We have used the AWS calculator to estimate our cost. Okay. So before using the services, you can estimate the cost. Like, is it feasible for you or not? Here is the template for your assignments. I will state clearly, I will use the standard scaffold. Okay, I will use the GitHub actions for integrity test and estimate the cost to be like less than $20. To summarize, the scaffold ensures it's like a triangle. Scaffold, like data folder, ensures we are organized, like folder structure. Data folder, source folder, it's called scaffold. It ensures that our project is organized. And CI/CD, continuous integration and continuous deployment, it ensures we are safe. And budgeting ensures we are feasible. If you build the device correctly, your result will be trusted. Thank you.